So some of you have been asking me to talk about my escape, how I escaped the Sea Org. I think I'm going to do it over a series of videos because it's a long story. Today I'm going to talk about the days leading up to my escape. And it all started with having to write a petition to go to my parents' 60th wedding anniversary. This was in August of 2007. And I'd been in the Sea Org for many years, and in Scientology for almost 20. And I was at Flag in Clearwater, Florida. That's where I was posted at the time. My parents lived 50 miles away in Lakeland, Florida. So it should have been easy just to go, right? It was their 60th wedding anniversary. But no, it's never that easy in the Sea Org. In fact, I'd missed their 50th wedding anniversary because I wasn't at Flag. I was at INT in Hemet. You know, you couldn't escape from the INT base. Well, and if you did, you've probably heard some of the stories. It's not easy. A lot of barbed wire, a lot of armed guards. So yeah, I didn't get to see their 50th. I didn't get to celebrate with them. I knew people who didn't even get to go to their parents' funerals from the INT base. So, you know, an anniversary, that's no way. But this time I had a chance because I was 50 miles away, no barbed wire, you know, so I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for it. But in order to do it, a few things had to happen. First, my stats had to be up. By stats, I mean in Scientology organizations, everything is measured by statistics. Every single thing you do. So, and they have to be up from one week to the next or else you're in trouble. And if they are up, they've got to be up in a way that you get rewarded, right? So I had to work my butt off to make sure my stats were up that week so that I could petition to be able to go for one night to my parents' anniversary. That petition, it's called a CSW. It means completed staff work. And you have to lay out exactly what the situation is, what the data is that you have provided them to enable them to say, okay, well, she deserves to do this. And then present the solution, which is, let me go. Anyway. Oh, and every single executive above me on the food chain had to sign off on it for me to be allowed to leave for one night. Understand this. I wasn't asking for a vacation. I wasn't asking to leave the Sea Org. I was asking to go to one night, my 60th wedding anniversary of my parents. And the default answer to these requests was usually no, right? Unless I could really prove my worth and be allowed to go. Anyway, I must have written a good CSW because it got approved. And I was very excited. I walked out the back door of my office around the corner to the Enterprise Rent-A-Car and rented a little blue Toyota Corolla. How did I do this, you ask? Well, that's another interesting thing. Because back then, this was 2007, Enterprise would rent to Sea Org members from Flag without a credit card. And that's a good thing because most of us didn't have credit cards. We didn't even have bank accounts. So I'd saved up my meager $35 in allowance every week, enough to be able to rent a car for a night. So got in the car, drove down I-4 to Lakeland to attend my parents' anniversary. And this is the part a lot of people don't get. They go, well, Ann, you were in a car. You were driving away. You could have just left. I could have, but I wasn't ready. I didn't think I needed to escape anything yet. I just figured I was going to go down, have a good time, and then come back and keep working to clear the planet, you know, save the world. But something interesting happened when I got to Lakeland, and I saw my whole family, and we went to this incredible anniversary dinner, and everybody was having such a beautiful time, and there was so much love, and they were so happy to see me, and nobody mentioned Scientology. Nobody mentioned anything about me being in a cult or whatever. No, they were just having a good time. We were laughing, sharing old stories, and I thought, this is different. This feels good. And almost immediately after I had that thought, something deep inside me that I've been pushing down for so many years came to the surface. And the next morning, I escaped. But that part is a story for the next video. So follow me for more culty goodness.